Hello, adventurers! We've made it through a lot of our quest. We've learned a lot of the skills we need to defeat the dragon. And now, we've come face to face with the research paper dragon. We've got a blank page, so what do we need to do first? Today we're going to do something a little different. A mini lesson. It's going to be a little bit shorter, but it'll be good information before we start writing. Before we start writing paragraph 1, we need to know a couple of little rules about format. There are just a few general rules we need to know before we write our papers. It's all really easy stuff, but it's important to know. Pay attention because there will be a game at the end to put your knowledge to the test. Let's get started. Rule number 1. Use an easily readable font like Times New Roman or Arial. Whatever font comes up first when you type should be fine. Number 2, use 12-point font. It's not too big, not too small, just right. Just what Goldilocks likes. And finally, if you use a quote from your research, use quotation marks to show us that it's a quote. So for example, I found this when I was researching my topic. The medieval bow was generally made from yew, but ash, hazel, and elm were also used. See, I used quotation marks to show that I got that quote from a source other than myself. All right. So it's game time. If you can, pause the video here and get a piece of paper and pencil for all of you to share. Choose one person to be your scribe. If you guys can answer all of the questions correctly, I will draw a mustache on my face and keep it on for 2 hours. Let the games begin. Okay, what 2 fonts are okay to use for your research paper? I'll give you a second to write. And you can talk it over, obviously, because all of you are answering this. If you haven't finished it, you can pause it. Number 2, what size font is just right? Okay. Number 3, what should you do if you put in a quote from your research? Okay, you ready? Ready for the answers? Got a lot on the line here. All right, the answer to number 1 is Times New Roman or Arial. Number 2 is 12-point font. If you just said 12, that's also okay. And number 3, the answer is quotation marks. Congratulations! If you guys won the game, have your mom text me to let me know. Thanks for playing. See you next week when we start battling the dragon.